I somehow found it, fell into professional sports. That's a lot of my clients and bands. I've worked with the Deftones, Cleveland Indians, Cavs,
Go
Washington
Cavs.
Redskins. Yeah,
Go
they're,
Indians.
they're winning, yay, so that's good. But this is one of their favorites. It's the Apollo, because Greeks have no ego at all, and we don't have to name everything after ourselves. So the Apollo is great for circulation. Olympics used it a lot for the juice. It's cold press, which is completely different, even though I love the Vitamix. We use it at the restaurant all the time. I have a $25,000 machine that has 100,000 pounds of pressure. So we actually use everything, and then we use chewy toys we make with the pulp. So we have a zero waste policy that you get the most from the fruit. I think it's really important if you're gonna be doing juicing to have the right equipment. And this is beet, carrot, apple, and ginger. Strongly recommend using the carrots and beets from Chef's Garden.
Yes.
I mean, the flavor's amazing.
The flavors are amazing.
Yeah.
So on an innovation note, when did the cold press juicing machines really come into play? So you have this $25,000 machine. When did that?
I saved up a lot.
Saved up a lot.
I didn't ever go out.
So has that been around for a long time, or
Well,
is that?
It changes so much. Like when I think back of what I was juicing, there was just so much waste. It's bad for the environment. It actually is bad for the ozone. You had to be, for me, it was something that I really wanted to be conscientious about and delivering the best product. So this one is the newest one that's been out for a couple years, but it's just such a fast growing market right now. There's so many other great ones I can tell you what to use. I'm not sponsored by anybody, but I'm sure Vitamix will have something too. I love them. But there's so many great ones for your restaurant. You don't have to go out and buy a $25,000 one. And it's huge. It's bigger than me, I have to do. So it's a lot of room it takes up too.
So looking into this, I did one of her juice cleanse a few weeks ago. It was delicious, but I just did 1 day cleanse. I don't know if I can do the 6-day. That takes a lot of patience and a lot of grit. I'm not that gritty.
I've had to tell some of my clients they can't cleanse anymore because it becomes like an eating disorder. I think your body cleanses itself. I don't have magical powers. I wish I did. I totally wish I had a juice that would cleanse my bad memories or ex-boyfriends or anything.
Isn't that alcohol?
Your body's cleansing itself. It's I work with a lot of the top trainers. I get to get their information. I work with a lot of the doctors. I've worked with the clinic. So what it does is gives you the nutrition so your body stays healthy. Just know what you're having. Know how many calories. Make sure you're getting a protein. He didn't finish his protein milk, and I almost lost my mind because your body is beautiful. It's amazing. It really is, and it can heal itself, and you just have to give it the right stuff. But I think cleansing, I like a juice today. I think a lot of people that are busy, I'm probably the anti-cleanse person on a lot. People always push that. I'm always you're good. 1 day. I mean, unless it's a religious thing, but you don't have to join a cult to have my juice. You can just have one. You can chill out. You can add vodka to it. I sponsor, Tito sponsors me, so I do some mock cocktails for them, and then they add their vodka to it. It's fine. You just try to do the best you can.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
From a trend aspect, I sort of feel like juicing is a way to see trends out there, see new products and things like that. Can you explain a little bit?
I think it's great to open up doors. You're never going to please everyone, right? But how much waste eliminates waste so well. You could juice whatever you have. You could juice and actually offer something to a demographic that maybe you're missing. Maybe you pull them in, but it's actually helped me get a lot of catering deals that I start cooking, because that's what I do. But I love the juice too, but it's a great way to try to get people in and to have something. And I think everybody can do it, especially zero waste.
Zero waste.
Just juice it, freeze it. You can always freeze it. And you can always use it as sauce or soup or anything, or throw it at your bar, have somebody make a drink, they'll love it. Those guys love it. Every bartender I meet, they're mixologists. They love something new to try. Yeah. They'll take something bitter and make it taste good. Absolutely. They'll figure it out. Yeah.
What are some of your other juices that you sort of serve up? Just to give us sort of some of the ingredients that you use and some of the health benefits that you see in each of your juices.
Absolutely. I think for the teams, actually the Cavs, they were doing a lot of Gatorade. When you get away from processed sugar, you get away from that. People are performing better. Even I perform a lot better if I have a Hercules. I have one a day. It's the green, yay, Hercules. And it's kale, spinach, parsley, lemon, green apple, cucumber. So I kind of feel like I'm never going to sit down and eat 6 pounds of organic greens, but I'll definitely drink it. So I like that one, and the Aphrodite. That's
Yeah.
a big popular one. Pineapple, apple mint, and natural bromelain keeps you beautiful, wrinkles away.
So the vegetables and the fruit are very important
Yes.
in everything. Natural sweeteners. I know there was maple syrup in there.
Yeah, I use that for the Hades, the
Yeah.
lemonade. I'm really have moved it out and put dates, so you get a little
Dates.
more fiber in the milk. I think anytime you can keep something totally natural, it's like sometimes it's a gateway. I get these people that just really aren't used to eating that way or having that taste. So you kind of have to make it taste good, and then they'll work in and one that's less sweet, which is always nice. It's good.
So what do we think of it? We're all sort of getting some up front here that have it.
And that's a
Excellent.
hard one, so if you guys can do it, like a lot of people don't like the earthy tones of it, so well, you guys are on the industry, so
Yeah.
I love it.
This
good
is a good
palate.
this is a
Yeah.
good crowd.
This is my audience.
It's not like school kids.
No. But if you didn't like it, let me know, because I always like to improve.